We are live, friends. Good morning,
Yay.
everyone.
Guten Morgen.
Okay, so brief recap. You guys just killed some fire elementals. Some of you picked up some scrolls of protection. Does not get mauled by more elementals. And you're in this room. And there's a hallway up here. And there's another offshoot of this hallway going left over here. And that's where we're at.
So do we send the Skelly Bobs in?
That's fine. Here you go. I gotta organize it, so hold on.
Meanwhile, our
Good
bird is
morning.
talking in Zion.
That's a Kenku accent. I'm just role playing. Give me a break.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
sit
we
here
don't
and
have...
I'll kind of point them past me up through the hallway one by one.
Alright, so those stairs, you look down those stairs, they're,
Oh, down. Okay, those
yep,
are definitely
those,
upstairs.
those are,
Those
well,
are definitely up.
Well, it
But
describes it
whatever.
as down. It descends into a hallway. And like down. It's just dark down that hall. Down like as you look down the stairs, all you see is darkness. You can't really tell what's going on in there.
Okay, guys, there's a door right here. Why don't we go in the door first?
I mean, fine.
Would you like to go in the door?
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Brave Burb opening it himself.
How many
I'll
hit points
follow.
do I have? What the fuck is that?
So
Why,
Okay. Okay. Let's see here.
why is there a red swirly on the floor? I don't
Well,
like
I'm
red
gonna
swirlies.
talk about the red swirly in just a moment. Okay, so you open the door. It's obvious at a glance that this area was once a wizard's workroom. Work tables are covered with notes, alchemical flasks, beakers, braziers, and other arcane apparatuses. More startling is the whirlwind, occupying the center of the room, 10 feet
Oh.
across and stretching from floor to ceiling. It swirls endlessly, revealing a number of sparkling gems within it.
That's a freaking trap if I've ever seen one.
I'm not saying you should go play with the whirlwind,
but he's saying we should go play with Whirlwind. Come on, man, you can
I didn't
fly.
mean to click that. I think I just
you just blew
clicked
yourself up.
a spell. No, I'm
No,
good.
we did, however, lose Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna look around at the rest of the room.
Yeah, what's at this little table bob here?
Just like some like beakers and shit on it. It's a lab. Like you're in a lab. There's glassware everywhere. There's notes.
Okay, in that case, let's look for anything that seems to be,
Yeah.
potions, healy bobs.
Make an investigation check.
Does the 10 do anything?
Nope. All you can really see is just equipment and notes. You can't really you don't see anything that's like immediately useful.
Wherever the notes are, I'm assuming that this is a desk. I don't know. I just want to go and give the notes a brief look over to see what they're on.
Make an Arcana check.
I like those. The
All right. Like
It's
you
pretty
can
bad.
tell that this has to do with elementals, but like there's so much shit going on here, and it's really high level stuff. Like you would have to you would have to spend like days here to figure out what exactly this guy was up to.
Does there seem to be anything substantial in this room, like other than the notes, or is it mostly just dusty reference books?
Besides the gems floating around inside the whirlwind, it looks like it's really just the notes are the feature here. There's no potions, there's no treasure.
Does anyone have any way to deal with this soon to be elemental of gems and wind?
Oh. Um, well, I could try and get the gems and then we shut the door and walk away.
I can hit things.
I'm gonna step out as I imagine Lucina in one of those whirlwind chambers where you grab as many $1 bills as you can.
No, come on, give me more credit. I have a plan here. Like, It's the bare bones plan, but it's a plan.
Are you going to use Mage Hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any like source on the ground that we can find this whirlwind to be coming from, or is it
Oh
literally
no,
just like
it's
free
just
floating?
swirling in the middle of the room from floor to ceiling.
This is an OSHA hazard. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, this can't be up to code.
Do I have like anything? Necromancy is not very
Worldly.
tool based.
Abby, you doing okay? You're still a crocodile sitting who hasn't moved yet.
I am just getting there. Everything just stopped being blurry, so
This is good news.
I'm just chilling with Misha in crocodile form.
While your friends and Skelebobs discuss the merits of whirlwind full of gems.
All right, so here's the thing. We're all greedy bastards.
It
Who's
Well-
gonna
doesn't
touch
touch
it
me
first?
at all.
I win.
Okay.
All right. Are you like aiming? Like you see different colors in there. You see a red, white, blue.
And blue. Hell yeah, America.
Trying to think what color this other gem would be.
Oh, what is it?
I'll say purple.
Oh, it's amethyst. Okay.
Right.
Right.
So like you see, like there's a couple of each color gem swirling around in there. Are you reaching for one in particular?
I would imagine at first, but if they're just swirling around at random, it's just whatever I can get my ghost hand on.
Roll a d4.
Sapphire.
You sure did.
Oh,
You
shit.
pull a sapphire out of there,
Oh, fuck.
and as you
I
do,
just got it. Oh, no.
and as
That's
you
a
do,
water elemental button.
Yup, it sure
And
is.
that's when we shut the door
The gem,
and never
the gem
speak of this
is
again.
not a gem anymore. It's a water elemental. Roll for initiative. Oh, after I clear the other initiative.
Why did that hit me about 5 seconds too late?
Guys, you did not have to touch the swirling thing.
I
That's
know
a,
we
that's
didn't,
so
but
that's
not
also
the fun.
that's also half the problem I have with this module is that it is not friendly to completionists at all.
Or exploration.
Yeah,
Like
like
this.
this room is literally built to punish completionists.
That is correct. You're
That's
not wrong.
bad.
Something tells me that my
Come on, roll.
fire bow is not going to help
I guess,
against
yeah,
water.
Well, probably not. Actually, you'd think that, huh? But we'll find out.
Unless we're,
Galen?
I mean, if we're going by Pokemon rules, no. But if we're going by like physics rules, that might make it into Steam.
Wait, I just had a super cool idea. Hold on. This might be awesome. Gotta read this spell. Blah blah blah. Spell ends. Target reappears space. All right. Let's just kick today off with some fun.
That is a good way to kick the day off.
Banish. I need a charisma saving throw.
I'm just gonna start rolling all my shit in Roll20 today instead of pulling out dice. Charisma, you said?
Yeah, DC 17.
That's not good. Alright, it fails.
Is it
Alright.
native to this plane or another
Sure
one?
isn't.
Woohoo!
Off to
Well.
the elemental plane of water it goes.
Link.
Okay, let's do this again.
No, stop. Wait, did we successfully get the gem?
Oh no, the gem disappeared. It became this
Yeah,
elemental.
Don't touch it anymore.
Yeah.
Is it super dark in these areas? Because all I can see is Misha.
No.
I've just been playing along, you know.
Do you have eyesight? That's probably. You have sight.
No, he's the blind monk.
I'm down if you want to make it canonical.
Role playing fun as hell. Have you only been seeing through Misha for this entire time?
Correct. I just assumed that y'all's weren't getting your tokens down or something until you hit initiative. I don't know.
Do you really? You can't see anything?
There's a nice little gray box around me or Misha or something like big, like
Oh, you know what
20
it
by
is?
20
It is.
squares.
It is in fact dark down here. You don't have dark vision.
That's fine.
Would you like to light a
Hi,
torch?
Misha. I'd love to light a torch. That'd
All right,
be great.
I can make that happen.
Is it the return of Torch?
Torchy.
All right.
Oh wait.
Do we really need that again?
I
That
already
was
s-
so
Yes.
dumb.
It was hilarious.
I already
Oh,
sent
I have.
you-
Oh no, wait.
I already sent
Actually,
you have.
can I like ask out loud if anyone wants to light me a rock or something that I could or a bone that I could give to Misha? It just seems fun.
I don't actually have light.
Well, never
ha-
mind then.
Sorry.
That's
I
okay.
would totally light a skull for you to carry around, though. Here,
Oh,
here
know
you
what?
go. Tosses human skull. Ick.
I mean, I can set things on fire, no problem. But things to set on fire?
Well, that was an expensive 4th level spell slot.
How's that?
Oh shit.
Whoa,
That's
colors.
mega dark. Whoa, everything's black
Oh, you can't
except for
see
what
either.
we can see. Although I think that's how Richard likes to have it.
Yeah,
I don't like it, but whatever. It's
well,
fine.
because I changed it from advanced fog of war back to dynamic lighting, so that's what happened there.
That's fine,
I
dude.
like
You're
this.
the DM. It's whatever.
Thank you. And oh, these are
Okay.
nice stairs here.
Yes, you're going down. And let me
You
tell you about-
motherfuckers keep stacking my tokens.
Anyways, steps descend into a walkway that appears to stretch across infinite space. Thousands of stars twinkle in unfamiliar constellations, and meteors streak through the vastness above and below the path. Just past the base of the stairs, a door framed by nothingness rises from the path. 50 feet beyond that, the path meets an intersection with another door straight ahead. So
Meets
yeah,
nothingness.
you guys are essentially walking like this is a rainbow road, except the road's less rainbow. It's literally just a fucking walkway that goes across space.
I would like to drop a banana peel.
Ooh.
Do you actually have something to drop?
No, well, I could do caltrops, but no, it was a Mario Kart joke.
Although that does give me an interesting idea for this hallway in a minute. But let's see what it does. Can you guys walk so I can organize my skeletons, please?
Fine.
Thanks.
All right.
So yeah, you guys are like, right now, Talia is just standing like there's just a door like there's like pathway of space and there's just a door rising from it to your right.
I wouldn't advise touching that.
All right.
All right. I didn't like the fire elemental. Not that I saw it, but it sounded scary. Or is that fire?
Fine.
As Galen walks by, he
As
pokes the
you
door.
guys moving up the pathway, I
knew
want
it.
everyone to stop for a second, please. Like some meteors start streaking across like the sky, like, and this has been happening. It's like seeing like meteors and stuff flying through. But you notice that it's actually coming near the path. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as a meteor shower comes through. That's not a good dexterity saving throw, Evelyn.
I mean, if you look at it the other way, though, it's an excellent dex save.
14 was Galen, 18 is skeletons.
Let's see here.
Your
I guess
skeletons are more
sure.
dexterous than you?
Oh, by modifier, no. By roll, yes.
Hmm.
You know what's weird?
Yeah.
Evelyn, you don't fail that deck save.
What?
I-
Oh, was it really?
It was a DC.
I think
10
you
deck
just kicked
save.
it on a DC 10.
Misha, on the other hand, gets hit by some meteors. Take 9 bludgeoning damage on
I
Misha,
think
and
what
he's
happens
actually Misha's knocked off the path and starts falling.
No! I want to try and grab Misha.
Make a dex saving throw. Yeah, make a dex saving throw to try to grab Misha's paw as he falls. It's not good. Misha's falling,
Oh,
guys.
bye, Misha.
Oh.
Is
do I
anyone
even
gonna?
have anything I could?
How far is it down?
It infinity.
Cool.
It's a pathway in space. You can't see shit.
Awesome.
All right, I'm going to assume that no
Maybe.
one else reacted quick enough to do something about this.
I mean,
I
maybe.
think.
I guess I'm nearby. And
Yeah, I think
monkey.
I fell on my ass and managed to dodge.
I'm just gonna do a thing real quick.
Wait, guys, maybe this is just like Portal is just going to keep falling and we can just catch him on the next way around.
One moment. Da, 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 da. Oh, you have control over Misha for the moment. He disappears. He falls for like a couple seconds and now he's out of sight. You guys don't know where he is.
Well, I just saw him. He went north.
You saw nothing.
And now
And-
he is Tiamat.
Should we light another torch and drop them down?
Let's just continue through the hallway. We can come back
What?
later. Let's find our dog.
Yeah, let's find our dog. What are you doing? We should drop something down there so we can see if we can see anything.
Here,
You
I'll
want
drop
to-
It's just a cosmic abyss.
Here, I'll drop something like fire.
Yeah, can I light a torch and drop it?
Let's
where
not
Misha was?
attack the place where we just lost Misha if it's gonna teleport to hurt him.
How quickly was Misha falling?
at
Like,
the
was it a
speed
slow
of-
descent or was it like legit
No,
falling?
It was like
Uh,
accelerated at 9.81 meters per second per second.
Nice.
Okay.
So we're on
Well,
Earth.
Someone pick a direction. Let's go find our dog.
Yeah, you fire that arrow into the abyss, and it just goes down, and just you could trace it for a few seconds, and it just disappears.
Well,
I don't like it.
I drop wild shape.
Okay.
Oh, Talia, where'd you come from? Which way?
As you guys come to the end of the hallway here, it kind of just actually is that true? Hang on one second. No, you still see just a door in front of you. It's still like the space hallway. Uh, as you look left now, you see the path turns left. There's another door just sitting there, and like there's a corridor that goes towards the right.
I don't know. Straight? Left?
Don't care, so I'll make a decision.
Straight? It's closer.
What the bloody hell is that?
Not important right now. Don't mind that.
Looks important to Galen. Galen sees it. I don't know what that is, but we're not alone down here.
The
I
thing.
open the door ahead of us.
do we?
Oh, hey, Richard, do you want to adjust my sight? I think I should be seeing less now.
Why?
Misha!
Because there's no, like, I don't know if there's supposed to be darkness or something, but there's not.
I have a torch lit for you.
So the whole map should be bright.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
What's that? No. Let's work on that real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, you open the door to find a very confused and scared-looking Gardrick. By the way, he takes an additional. Where is it? 46 fall damage.
Shen, you might want to step away.
From the hallway? Why?
Correct.
Alright, I'm gonna give Misha back to
Like-
everyone.
Okay.
All players.
Is that what you meant?
So yes,
Yes.
attack 5 bludgeoning damage on the Misha there.
I got it.
That's a real bad falling
Yeah.
damage roll. He must have landed on
Yeah.
his feet.
That's because Roll 20 actually likes our dog. Meanwhile, while they're doing this, I'm silently commanding my skeletons to have arrows at the ready down this hallway for whatever it is I saw.
I run forward and I hug Misha and then I tie a leash onto him.
He starts licking you.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, if we open the other door, will I see my arrow?
Maybe.
You want to give it a shot?
Alright, actually, I have to use the bathroom really bad. You guys mind jumping the break real
Nope.
quick?
Go ahead.
That's fine.
Sorry. I'll be right
Yeah.
back, guys.
Right.
All right.
Demonic samurai. Is that a hobgoblin?
That's a
No.
big hobgoblin.
I'm just gonna give you
That's the.
this
That's the.
this handout so you guys can see what you're seeing.
That's like probably along the lines of like, oh, I don't remember what they're called. It's like 3 or 4 letters. Hold on.
Nope.
It's a big.
It's more than that. It's this.
Oh, that is indeed what I was thinking, but I thought there was a different name for it in um D&D.
It just
In fact, I could have swore there is because I think they referenced it as something different in Critical Role. Anyway,
I don't know.
I'll get back to you on that.
I will like as you guys look down that hallway, you see it like it open up like into a corridor, into a room that has walls and stuff. Um, and you just see like a big red thing there sitting at a chessboard.
Oh,
Like it turns into an actual stone corridor back over there and it opens up into a room.
can I make an insight check to see if it's, or whatever check to see if it appears to be hostile, or I guess does it appear to be hostile, or
It's
I
just
mean it
sort of
looks
sitting
hostile
at a
to us.
chessboard considering it. No, it doesn't look hostile.
If you march at it with skeletons, it might start to seem hostile.
Possible. You're pretty far away from it.
Yeah.
I'd like to join you up front.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I'll approach.
Alright, light shines out ahead as the corridor opens into a room set with comfortable looking oversized furnishings. In the center of the room, a red-skinned creature wearing armor of flame, bronze, and volcanic stone sits cross-legged on the floor, studying a chessboard.
Interesting.
Should we, say hi?
I'll walk in, kind of examine the chessboard as I go, but
He looks up.
obviously make ourselves known.
He's like, "Hello there. Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings.
How can I help you folks today?"
I think we're just
Well,
exploring. We're just looking. Thank you.
That's cool. I've actually been in here for a bit. I'd really like to get out of here. If you guys would be cool with.
how do you define get out of here?
Well, you see, the wizard that was here trapped me here a long time ago, and then he left, and now I've been sitting here.
Where would you like to go?
Anywhere but here.
I see. What exactly binds you here?
Uh, there's the salt on the floor. Uh, and he kind of points to it. You guys realize now that you've actually stepped over a salt line entering the room. It's like kind of like down between the paving stones in the hallway. So like it's um, and you realize as you follow it that it expands over the entrance of the corridor and it goes around all the walls in throughout the entire room. So it's just like a box with salt on the floor.
So, you're not from here. A form of spirit, perhaps?
Not from here. Spirit is not what most would call me, no.
What would most call you?
Uh,
Most would
Genie
call me
would be
Jim.
more accurate.
Where are you from?
He gestures to his red skin. The plane of fire, of course.
See, what would you be offering us to free you from your bonds, dear genie?
Well, you see, us genies, we have great power, of course. But I've been stripped of all my power while I was in here. If you released me, I would have it back, and then I would express my gratitude.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Absolutely.
Well, that
Seems
Could
sounds
I
about right.
also?
seems to be genuine from what you can tell.
Could I also take an insight check on that?
Sure. Hmm. He is definitely lying. Specifically, you got a hit when he said that he has no power in here right now.
Mm,
Um, that isn't true.
We ran into a genie that had power.
Well, Sean, I believe I'll begin freeing him from his bonds unless you see any reason not to.
let's discuss it more on the other side of the salt line.
Well, that's not necessary.
And I kind of grab him by the arm and be like, "Yeah, let's go across the salt line."
Sure.
He looks dejected, and he's just kind of sitting there. I mean, I'd be very appreciative if you guys let me out. I've been sitting here for over 100 years by myself.
A few more minutes of your time won't be any worse, I would imagine.
He
Can I
sighs. He
can I get an
says,
insight check on the 100 years? By the way, sorry.
"Sure." That's genuine, which makes sense because you guys know that this guy. Reminder, you know that this tower belonged to a wizard named Zonthal, who was
Hmm.
legendary. And like he just like everyone knew he lived here, and then the, all activity seems to just stop in this tower about a century ago,
Hmm.
and
All
no
right.
one's seen him since. So that kind of lines up.
Thank you.
So, what do you plan to do?
Well, it seems like that guy was definitely lying, and I don't think we should free him because he doesn't look like. I don't know. He looks like he could be trouble.
As you guys kind of like huddle up to start talking about this, he shouts back. This is you're here for the guy who came down here, no?
I mean, we took
Oh
several
boy.
long rests. I think he's dead.
That is true.
That's all
That
I'm
is
saying.
definitely true.
I did see a man come down here. He was carrying a mask.
Master
Seemed like an
Genie, to
important
me,
mask.
this mask is only hardly relevant. What I'm more concerned about is the power that you offer us. And how would we know that you're to be genuine with your offer rather than to escape with your life and us never hear from you again?
Well, I suppose you'd have to trust me to some degree, but
Trust
genies
is
who
not
grant
something I
wishes.
come accustomed to. Society does not trust me. I often do not trust back.
Well, I suppose we're all willing to take chances if the risk if the, what you're risking is great enough. And a wish is a powerful thing, friend.
Is it? It's interesting. I believe that I could set you free with the swish of a finger if I so chose. It wouldn't be much of
Indeed,
a
you could.
risk for me.
This is true.
In fact, the only risk I'd really run would be you coming back for something of a vengeance.
And why would I come with vengeance? All I wish is freedom.
So once again, I ask, what would you offer us?
Well, oh, hang on. The fact of the matter is, I saw this other human who I'm assuming you're down here for. He fell off the walkway, and he had the mask. And I am assuming that mask is important to you. The only way you
This
can get
mask
that,
concerns me not.
so be it. Then I guess there's little I can offer you. All I can offer you is a wish. If that mask was important to you, I could wish it back. Or if something else is important to you, I could make that so.
And when would this wish need to be used by?
Well, Well, I don't plan on staying around here all day. I'd like to go home. So, I mean, I would recommend today, or you could always come visit me in the Plane of Fire.
An interesting proposition.
He smiles at you.
Yes, I'm determining how much I want to derail your campaign with a single wish.
I wish
I don't think we should trust him. I don't think you're gonna get that wish.
Giovanni was here.
Oh, that would be so bad. Giovanni would have been kicking around the freaking salt all over the room while everyone's talking about not freeing the genie. Let's see. I gotta check my bonds and stuff. Oh no. Oh god, dude.
Well, you're doing it, aren't you? Go for it.
Oh.
Can I open the door
God.
behind me?
Sure. So while your party members are deliberating, talking about whether or not they should free the genie, you open a door
I mean,
into a room, and you peek in, and what you see are two massive hourglasses occupy this irregularly shaped chamber. Their glass globes are nearly 15 feet across, with each hourglass rising almost to the ceiling, 30 feet overhead. Each is suspended by chains, pulleys, and gears in such a way that it can be turned over to set its sand running. Slumped against the wall on the far side of the chamber is the cultist Ukaldi from the balcony of the tower. His dark robes are charred and torn, and a blue dragon mask is clutched in his red-stained hands. You would see that if you were here. But
is he recently
I'll
on
just yell
fire?
back at them, "Hey guys, I found him."
Who?
Interesting.
The guy with the mask that the genie says he's gonna give us, he's over here.
Does he have the mask?
he does have
Yeah,
a
it's
mask.
blue.
Once again,
All
the
right.
genie looks somewhat dejected, and he says, "Okay, so I might have exaggerated about the only way we'd be able to get the mask was by freeing me. That being said, I'd still very much like to go."
Yeah, I don't trust this guy's word.
Look,
Jalen, let's get
on the
him.
one hand, Aladdin taught me that you gotta free the genie. On the other hand, Aladdin taught me that genies are bad half the time.
Is there any way you can guarantee my wish at a later date, Genie?
I don't know how I'd guarantee such a thing.
Take a lamp out of a skull.
I could. Hmm.
Perhaps that
He
may be
starts.
something that we could agree upon. Could you imbue your wish or a way to contact you or summon you into a skull? And
He
I call forth one of my skeletons.
he kind of like. Oh. He's like. You should be able to. It's a complicated thing, but you seem like a capable magician. If I imbue uh my name upon a material of your choosing, I suppose a skull would work. Um, it uh, you could use it to summon me at a later time.
And you will be willing to fulfill my wish upon being summoned.
Of course.
I reach my hand out beneath the neck of the skeleton and unsummon it, letting the skull fall to my hands.
Okay.
And I toss it to the genie. I say, "Surely inscribe your magics upon this skull, and I will free you in an instant."
Okay. You toss him the skull. He catches it, and like he sort of like looks at it. He picks up his finger and just like using his finger as a pen almost. He starts like scribbling and stuff. You can see smoke coming out of it. Like he's just like activated fire at the tip of his finger, and he's engraving it with some runes and tosses it back to you.
Can I do a quick arcana check to see if it's actually
Do you read or
magical
write
or if it...
Incan? Ignan?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just looking
sure.
to see if there's actually like any magic to it, or if this guy literally just wood engraved my skull.
Um, there's no magic to it. Um, and but like that's not really what he was suggesting. He was suggesting that like if you had his name, you could use it for summoning. And what he did was write his name,
Oh, so
or at
it
least
would
that's what
have to be
he told you. He
spoken.
wrote what's that?
It would have to be spoken, not just crushing the skull.
Yeah. Well, yes, he says. He was actually suggesting that like, there's like some sort of summoning ritual involved, but like he thinks you're smart enough to figure it out.
Why?
I accept your challenge, friend. Are you prepared to leave?
Oh, I've been prepared this whole time. I've had 100 years to be prepared. Oh,
If
okay.
he's willing, he's gone.
Uh, he is. Does he automatically return after a minute?
No, because he's not from this plane. Same with the water elemental. If they belong to another plane, they are permanently stuck in that plane. Well, not permanently stuck. Like they don't pop back at the end of the spell.
I was about to say that seems counterintuitive to
If
wanting
the
a
spell
wish.
ends before 1 minute past, the target reappears. If nearest occupied space, or wait, hold on, where is it? If the target is native to a different plane of existence, then you're on the target. Sorry, cat. The target is banished with the faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. The target doesn't return if it's from a different plane, unless I want it to come back.
Where does it say the target doesn't?
While their
target is
target
native
is
to a
in
different plane.
capacity, the target remains there until the spell ends nearest an occupied space. If the target is native to a different plane of existence and you're on, the target is banished with the faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute is passed, the target reappears in the space left unoccupied space. If otherwise, the target doesn't return. It's not ending before spells cast. He's willing to stay.
Hmm.
You can resolve that, however. I actually have to get up and use the restroom. Sorry.
Okay.
Or we can figure it out.
Okay, because it's a concentration. I got it.
You attempt to send one creature to see another plane of existence.
It's
to
that
start
last
this.
bit there. If the spell ends before the 1 minute is passed, i.e., concentration is broken, it returns. Otherwise, it doesn't. I don't think it has anything to do with whether or not it's from this
Oh.
plane or not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's a weird clause.
It
If the
is.
spell ends before 1 minute has passed, what happens if the
But
spell
it
ends after 1 minute? Like it just ends.
if it ends after a minute, they just don't come back.
Oh,
They should just say if
Yeah.
it's interrupted,
Yeah.
they come back.
so you can
It's
just delete
worded
people
weirdly.
from existence? Like you can just.
Yeah. Yes, but the caveat is that it used one-on-one, no problem. Any more than one, that's when it becomes a problem, because if you get hit, anything that causes you to have to make a check, you could break that, and then they're just right back.
All right. Well, that's fine. He's banished.
I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I do, and it's not good.
Well, it's better than messing up this fine circle of salt.
I suppose, because
up,
at least he's
up,
had his own.
up here? Is this a bed or something?
Hmm?
What's this? Because if it's a bed, I'm looking under
Oh,
it.
it's just like a table. It's like oversized furniture. Like it's a furnished room for a large creature.
Can we see anything that we've
Okay.
seen that seems
Investigation
Eh,
check, probably.
yeah, sure. Make that check
some
real quick.
weapons, maybe?
While I check to see if there's actually a thing in here or not. Because I'm not sure there is.
Well, if there's a bed, I'm looking under it.
Oh, there's a bed.
For oversized money.
Yeah, there's.
Novelty coins.
You don't see anything, Evelyn. Nothing of. It's just furniture.
Hmm.
That's too big for you to use comfortably.
Well, I tried, guys.
Can I look at that chessboard closer?
Sure.
Investigate.
The pieces appear to be made of like onyx and marble. It's a nice
Oh,
it's a nice board, but like there's nothing particularly special about it.
why couldn't you say they were made of ivory? Because then I would take the pieces, bury them somewhere, and then have us 100 years later dig it up and
Should
complete
have
the
done
damn
that.
quest.
Oops. I don't know where Andy's going with that yet. I don't want to take over his thing.
I know, but come on, that would have been hilarious.
That would have been pretty good. I almost said ivory, and I thought about it, and it chose something different. Because ivory in itself is worth something. This isn't really marked as treasure around here, so
Mm.
I'm back.
welcome
Oh,
back.
cool. Would you like to make an arcane, or would you like to check out this chessboard to see if it's in any way magical, and not just?
I mean, I could have done that too.
Also,
What would
maybe
you
the
like
white
to?
pieces are made of ivory. I don't know where you're going with that.
Yep.
As long as we don't try to sell them, they're made of ivory.
So what
Maybe
we're
they
gonna do,
are.
we're taking these pieces and we're gonna bury them.
In places for reasons.
You guys have discovered my secret. I'm a whole campaign ahead of us.
There's nothing magical about the chessboard.
Okay.
They're just chess pieces.
Souvenir. I grabbed the queen. No, actually, no. I grabbed the
You are a queen.
knight.
Okay, so real quick, I swear that that's how the banishment spell works. If you want, I can find a source, but
No.
It's just weird clausing on it. It's weird.
Yeah, that it's worded
I'll take your word for
strangely
it.
at the end.
I
I
think
like
he's just
I swear I've read that before. Like,
I think he was just gonna
I'll
nope
have
the
to
fuck
check.
out of there anyways, so
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that if they're from another plane and the spell ends without like being ended early, they don't come back. But if they're like
Reading
from
the-
this plane, they still do.
I'm just reading the 5e page on Roll20 for this, and it doesn't say anything about it being from a different plane changing that, but the important part there is if you don't break concentration for a minute, they just stay there. That's the
Okay.
important part.
yeah, okay, he's gone. He's gone.
No, wait. Hold on. No, I've got it. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than you're on, the target is banished for the faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. Skip a couple lines.
Well, no, the next
If
line is
if
the
it ends
important
early, it
part.
reappears.
Right.
Yeah, if the spell ends one minute past,
literally
it
what I
reappears.
that's literally what I just said, but that doesn't
Otherwise, it doesn't.
it
It
doesn't
doesn't-
imply
Okay.
that it.
Yeah.
We're good. We
Yeah.
understand.
What's
It
more
doesn't
funny is
explicitly
that
say what happens if the spell doesn't end early, which I guess the interpretation there is that we assume that they actually stay banished if the spell doesn't
they
end
just
early.
don't return. I
Right.
guess.
Yeah.
What's funny
Right.
is that technically he's incapacitated wherever he is, so he might not like that.
Probably not.
Whoops. Well, that's one skeleton down.
Oh my god, you
Cool.
actually made a genie in a bottle because he's incapped until you call him.
Yeah, kinda. I don't even know what to put in my inventory.
Genie's skull.
Written in Ignan, right?
Yeah.
So like I can't read it. I have to go learn a new language.
Does anyone read elemental languages? Primordial? Ingen
I can-
specifically?
I can pretend.
Ignan?
I'll have to find. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Well, this is what Galen would do. Galen goes charging back through this hallway,
Okay.
like running back through
Mm-hmm.
all the way to this room.
Uh-huh.
I throw the door open and I start tearing tomes off the shelves looking for anything related to understanding the elemental languages.
You gonna let you like Rosetta Stone this shit?
Kind of, yeah. Like I would imagine if this guy's this deep into elemental studies, like he has to have some reference book on their language. Like that would be the first thing to come into Galen's mind.
He doesn't have a reference book per se. There is some stuff definitely written in the primordial languages. Like if you want to like spend like an hour doing this, you could probably figure it out.
I'm fine with a short rest.
We have a guy over here.
I
He's
mean,
a dead
he's
guy.
dead.
He's
A
super
guy?
dead.
Oh, he's dead?
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, never
The
mind.
red
Lucina,
X.
come over here and use your mage hand to get his mask.
Okay.
You do that. You could have just picked it up off the floor.
I mean, and then I was gonna go and see what he has on him.
Oh, what does
No,
he
those
have on
giant
him?
hourglasses freak me out. I am not going in that room
He's
fully.
just wearing the purple robes, and he's got a dagger. He's got a nice dagger. It's
Mine.
A dagger.
May I
Huh?
see the mask?
dragon tooth dagger. Yeah.
Pat, dragon tooth dagger. That is mine.
Yeah, you can look at the mask. It looks like here. What does it look like? One second.
I'm assuming the dragon tooth dagger has the same stats as a regular one.
Sure does.
Man, I'm just collecting things with different names but have the exact same effect.
That's crazy. I actually put a dragon tooth dagger in one of my one shots recently, and it's not. But that's cool. I didn't know that that this module actually had one in it.
All right. This
Jeez,
mask of glossy azure has spikes around its edges and a ridged horn to its center. Each dragon's mask is a legendary wondrous item that reshapes it to fit your face and the head of wearer attuned to it. When you wear the mask, you gain some benefits.
What does Galen know about what you just said?
He knows his purdy.
It's blue, and it looks like a dragon. And
I
supposedly
think my
wearing those
first
masks
instinct
do
would be to put it on.
it does seem to sort of shape to your face a little bit and like form around it.
That's awesome, dude. It covers my beak. Neat. As I take it off, does it shape back to like a generic mask?
Yes. It still looks like a dragon mask to anyone looking at you while doing it.
Do we have any immediate plans for this, or is this subject to study?
No plans.
Going once, going twice. I place it in my backpack.
I mean, doesn't the council want it?
They do. They
They'll
very much
receive
want
it.
that. And then you guys may recall that you had some when you went and negotiated with the dragons that you promised to return all the masks to them once you recovered them.
Yeah, but why don't we could do that all at once instead
It's
of going
true.
back there
I'm not
every
saying
other
you have to go
Tuesday.
do it right now. I'm just saying
Is there a
before
weight to it?
no. 1 pound, I don't know.
It's a quest item. You can't drop it from your inventory, so they give it no weight, so you're
Damn
not
it.
encumbered by
Oh no.
What's up?
Hmm.
it.
Are you encumbered because of 1 pound of mask?
I
The,
guess.
the feather that broke your
Have your
back, huh?
skeletons carry something?
I mean, I could probably
Not
do it.
really. I'm only carrying 40 pounds of stuff, and most of that is coin and a
Right, I
crowbar.
was about to say, what are you going on about? Like,
I'm carrying 150, including 17 daggers.
Jake, you're a menace. What's wrong with you?
150 daggers?
No, 150 pounds, 17
What's up?
daggers.
Oh, I
We
was
need to
gonna
find you like a
say-
market night.
I was gonna say there's totally a fucking giant red letters that say maximum encumbrance surpassed next
Nope.
to your coins. Anyways, okay, I look at the hourglass.
It's an hourglass. It's big. It's like
Are they
25
flowing?
feet tall. They're filled. They're all the stands at the bottom right now.
I turn it over.
How do you do that?
Just kidding.
He pushes really hard.
There's like chains and pulleys and stuff here.
Okay. I start pulling a chain.
Okay, Dr. Frankenstein, I'm just gonna back out for a minute.
What happens when you do this?
Yeah, I think we're gonna shout inside and be like, "You having fun? Maybe you shouldn't mess with the scary room full of."
Oh, live a
Uh,
little.
Okay, yeah, you do
I'm
this.
trying
Humans
to.
and
It's
elves.
You pull
ironic
the
because it's
chains.
the
The
necromancer.
one of the hourglasses starts to flip over. The one that you're standing next to, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And like there's just like there's this groaning sound. It's bad. Like it's old gears that have not been lubricated for 100 years. It's
I
just,
pull harder.
you do it. It turns over. It starts running sand. Nothing else appears to happen.
I do this one as well.
Same really bad nails on a chalkboard type groaning sounds. Bad stuff. Sand starts running.
Seems that these artifacts have lost their touch. Shall we proceed?
I guess we go back.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Let's-
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, skeletons. Pardon me. Oh, you're clean.
Mr.
We have this
Skeleton.
door.
Yeah, well, what's behind door number 7?
I open the door. Brave
Sure
bird.
do. You're pwned by Gru.
Brave bird. No, you're gonna hurt yourself with that, man. Aerial ace.
This looks interesting.
This circular room is obviously a library or a study. Its walls lined with bookshelves that extend from floor to a gently domed ceiling 20 feet overhead. A wheeled ladder is connected to a rail that runs around the curved wall, allowing access to the upper shelves. A delicate, ornate desk stands at the center of the room, surrounded by piles of planked paper. A large map sits on the desk, its corners held down with stones.
I'll start looking around for anything that seems to be of importance. I guess
This is
the easy one would be to check for marks on the map.
there's no marks on the map. You look at the map, you realize it's not a place that you immediately recognize. Like it's not the Sword Coast. It's not that. Um, it's red. Um, there's a lot of red to it. What's exactly? Let's see here.
Is it the fire plane?
Yeah,
It is the fire plane.
that's pretty cool.
Specifically, it's depicting the area around the city of Brass, which I don't know if you guys know anything about, like in character. I don't know if you would recognize if that's what it is, but that's what it is.
No. Sounds metal as fuck, though.
I mean,
Ba-doom-ts.
What about the rest of the room?
I mean, dude, it's. I know it's not really depicted here, but it's bookshelves from floor to ceiling all the way around, like the outside of the room, and it's stocked with books.
Excuse me. Oh goodness. Sorry, I was sneezing my head off. I guess I will resume my search for some form of Ignan translation guide.
Sure.
Is this alphabetized, Dewey Decimal System, what?
But make an investigation check.
I feel like I'm good at that. Maybe not.
I'd
Maybe
like
I'm not.
to take the map.
You have the map.
Cool. I'm gonna send it to Giovanni later.
Cool. Yeah, you find a book that's primordial languages to common
Written
dictionary, I
in
guess.
primordial.
Shit. I totally forgot about that. 1 second.
Oh, there's also supposed to be a boss in here we're supposed to
I
fight.
don't know why you can see things, Kyle.
I have bright vision. I
That
don't
was
know, that-
actually funny as fuck.
No, it's-
That may have been the funniest thing I've heard this week.
You can see into the beyond.
I can, and it's
Can see
Fucking monks are
everything.
overpowered.
Kyle, I don't know why
I
it's
mean-
happening, dude.
it's
I mean,
okay.
if you don't want to worry about it, I could just use color spray and turn it into a raven
Is
here.
he on the GM layer?
He wouldn't. That's no, he's not. And also that wouldn't matter anyways, because
It would for mapping purposes, like if you could see the map, but
no,
God,
that's not how that works.
delete his token and
Has sight,
make
all
an
players
old
see
one.
light. He's emitting light because he's holding a torch. Has sight. That does. I guess that's the thing to do is delete his token and bring it back in.
That's what I
Can you
would
still
do.
see everything, Kyle?
I can, yes.
It's Misha. No, it's not
No,
Misha.
it's not Misha. What if I just?
There's no like gradient
Hang
to
on.
light. It's just everything is bright.
I'm gonna move you back and forth and see if that resets everything.
Is it his torch?
No, because he doesn't actually, like. I just made him emit light. That's what I did. Which is something that
Huh.
all of you guys do too, because you have dark vision, except it's dim light and not everyone else can see it. That's how that works.
Except for Galen, who doesn't.
Also, that was a mistake because I don't know. I don't know if I have your token anywhere else now.
And I can still see everything. So
What the fuck, man?
sorry. I hacked it. My bad. That's why I was late this morning.
Fucking E students over here.
Hey, CPE, more letter.
My bad.
I mean, I'm just really zoomed in, so I'm not really worried about it. But if you would like to fix it,
Meanwhile, what he sees is some giant ass black dragon hiding in the corner of the room. Yeah, guys, don't worry, I'm zoomed in.
yeah, trying to prevent this,
Can you
but
see
we're all
like,
gonna die.
do you see anything right here where I'm pinging?
No, I do not.
All right, well, I don't know what the fuck's up with the map then.
Forget
'cause
about it.
there's just like this stuff on the GM layer there. So like I don't know why you can see the map. You're not accidentally
watched
marked
Dora a lot.
as a game master because otherwise you'd be able to see that. So I don't. Now I fucked up because I don't know where your I don't know where your token is anymore. Hang on.
It's okay. I'll be a ghost. Then it'll make sense that I can see everything.
Did I put your token? I did. Okay. Can I take this token? What the fuck? Ugh. I have to fix it.
Thank you.
Hang on. I have to actually make it. What's your name? Shen.
Shen.
With underscores. Does that actually do anything? No. It's not. Advance 40 20. Have sight. All players see light. Okay. I don't. There's a goat. Why is there a goat?
Yup.
Who's brought this goat into existence?
Giovanni, he's here the whole time.
Seriously, where does goat come from?
I don't know. Oh no. Get out of here.
Did one of you do this?
I didn't. I don't even have a goat.
Was
And
it
he's-
attached to his token?
No. So that doesn't make any sense. Where'd the goat come from? There's no goat. Get rid of goat.
Hey guys, it's really weird. This goat just appeared out of nowhere.
That's yeah,
Elemental?
magic.
No, it's
He came
it's
from the
in,
ether.
Galen's book on translations.
I knew this hallway was going to be interesting, but not goat spawning interesting. This is awesome.
That's what you accidentally wished for when reading those books.
We're almost done
I
here.
did not for
The
a
first
goat.
word you see is goat. Pup. What a disaster.
In all seriousness, Kyle, we're pretty much done here. So we'll just
Yeah,
have to
that's
roll with
fine.
it for like a minute.
Well, I think we've hit every door. Did we have anywhere that we've skipped
Mm,
that we know of?
I don't
is there anything
think
else
so.
you guys want to do in this room?
I
I want to
mean,
look for hidden doors.
You sure do. Make an investigation check.
I'm not good at investigating, so we'll see how it goes.
Not
You
with
didn't
that
get all
attitude.
that.
I'm worse.
I'll say the Galen. You can tell there's actually there's a hidden door in the bookshelf over here. Well, oh my
Misha
god.
crit! Misha crit!
Misha is just sitting at
Just
the base of this
sniffing.
bookcase, looking up, looking up the wall here.
Is that what my cat's doing all the time? It's telling me I have a secret door in my house.
You haven't gone and checked that out yet?
I mean, that's what I do. I just Blair Witch at a wall until someone says, "What are you looking at?" The secret door.
No, that's dogs.
I-
You need a dog to find them.
Can I find a mechanism to open the door?
I'll go off of your previous investigation check because you did a really good job. Yeah, you find like you start like messing around like you're like this must be linked over here somewhere. You start pulling on a few books, and sure enough, you find a book that has a mechanism attached to it. Do you pull it?
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Evelyn, you may want to step back in case it's trapped. Or better yet, use your mage hand if you'd prefer.
Oh, look. No one needs me until it comes to the dangerous shit. Fine.
That's what mage hand's for. You're fine.
I know.
It's also what rogues are for, but I mean, YOLO.
Well, no, not with you around.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. I actually can't resurrect you guys. If you die, you're screwed. That's cleric crap.
I
Well,
can.
no, but that I'm a zombie, and it's fine.
That is true. You could be a skelebob.
Anyway,
We pull the book with
yeah,
mage hand or something.
Skevelin.
Skevelin.
You do. It opens. There's a passageway. It goes that way.
That's
As you
more
do that,
interesting.
though, stuff happens.
Uh-oh. Stuff. Freeze.
freeze frame.
The papers piled throughout the room begin to ruffle as though a breeze blows through the area. Thousands of sheets of heavy paper fly into the air into a great whirlwind. And yeah, just some shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Not
I don't
going
have
down
any
at
more
all.
banishments.
Rogue
Oh,
101, check
crap.
for traps.
I have like no spells left.
That's fine.
When's the last time we rested?
Definitely won't need any spells. That's okay. Da, da, da.
In fact, I have almost nothing that'll.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
One for each of you.
I still got a staff. So
Paper
this is
starts
fine.
starts to whirl around you guys and wants to maul your face. Roll for initiative.
what are these things?
They're whirlwinds of paper.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where my character sheet for paper whirlwinds.
It's an interesting concept.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's like the wizard trapped his study just to like in the papers.
Mm. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and make 4 attacks real quick.
All right, sure. Which one should I hit?
Ooh. 1, 2, 3. I think Talia is the one who gets hit here. Hey, Talia, a paper swirls around you. You take 5 piercing damage.
I refuse to
Wow.
believe that it's piercing instead of slashing, but whatever.
You're right. It is
Freaking
slashing.
Dungeons and Dragons.
The stats they use is actually a swarm of ravens, so my bad.
Oh, okay.
It is slashing. It's my bad.
Man, if only it was a swarm of ravens, then Galen could talk them down.
Pretty much. I do speak Orin, amusingly enough. So what are you gonna?
Have you seen Bird Box yet? Galen?
I have not.
Box?
I've heard lots of people talking about
It's
it.
on Netflix. Movie.
The important thing is that it has the word bird in it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That was the whole joke. Good job.
And now that
Joke?
we've dissected the joke, it's dead, like a frog.
Hey,
Okay, now
Evelyn,
dissect
there's
some
paper
paper.
attacking you. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I've killed for less. Let's go after this paper here.
Sure. Okay, you swing a sword at a swarm of paper. You do hit the paper. Good job.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that 26 wasn't going to be below DC. And 23.
Sneak attack the paper. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's less effective than you think it's going to be because like it's not like one thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
you cut a bunch of the paper, but it's not like you have something solid to slash into. So
Actually, this is a bad idea if I
you do
keep cutting it in
shred a fair
half.
amount of the paper.
Oh god, I shouldn't do this. It just multiplies.
You got a point, Galen.
I will. I don't even remember what some of these spells do. I guess I'll just Toll the Dead, the one next. I'm retarded. Sorry, I clicked the. I clicked the wrong thing. DC 17 Wisdom save paper.
Yeah, but
Wow,
it's
that was a decent roll. It probably is.
Oh wait, is it actual?
Actually, that's average damage. That makes me feel really bad considering I've been rolling like 4 damage the last time.
This thing's a construct. One would think it would be immune to
Oh.
necromancy, but
that was max damage for my slash attack, huh?
You know, that actually might be like if a golem is.
But it's not. I'm looking at the fucking sheet, and it's fine. So, wisdom
Cool.
save, you said, right?
Yep.
12. That's not good enough.
No, 14 damage. And then I'll command my skeletons to
Oh,
go.
it withers and the paper just turns to dust on the floor. In that particular pile.
Well, there goes the secret to eternal life.
Gosh, those skeletons just scared me so bad.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
They just like came out of nowhere, and I was like, "What is going on?"
Let's see, then I can
The
do
ghost.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna just mob on the one next to Talia here.
Seems mean, but okay.
25.
Yeah.
20 piercing. Or probably half that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna have them short bow it from the doorway. Just the two of them that aren't obstructed. Oh wait, they don't get. Oh, it doesn't matter because that's a first roll anyways. I don't
Hits.
remember how advantage works, guys. All right, we'll just double this. 8 or 4, I guess. Neat.
You pin a couple papers to the wall.
Woohoo! Good job, skeletons. We did it. Okay, that's all I got.
Cool, Shen.
To a normal creature,
Wait,
this would be
what happened to
destructive.
my?
You never rolled initiative for
I
the
thought
paper.
I did.
You did not.
11. It's fine. They'll go. They'll go next, but I'm gonna move them up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attack it first with the one below me with my staff first, and then my hand second. See which one seems like it does.
Sure. Yeah, it does. It hits.
Stick of whacking. What am I? Who am I even playing Dungeons and Dragons with? Hands of throwing.
You gotta throw some hands.
I mean,
Just because I'm saying this because I know my hands have like magic infused in their attacks. I want to see if that
right.
seems to.
Is it still
be effective.
bludgeoning damage technically?
I would imagine
No,
so.
it's magic
It's
damage.
magic damage as well.
Well,
It's specifically
mag-
magic damage.
it's
Oh,
just
okay.
called magic.
Yeah, it is. It specifically says that your
Not
unarmed
force, not
strikes do magic damage.
well, as in it's magical bludgeoning damage, or it's just
No, I think it's
magic
like
isn't a
literally
damage
like
type.
arcane. I'm pretty sure it's like what arcane missile.
That's force damage. Like force is a damage type. Magic is not a damage type.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
I'm right on. I'm looking right there because I was already on the page 4 classes. Let me just get the monk.
Like I like
Strikes count as strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and
Right.
immunity to non-magical attacks and
Right,
damage. So
but
I
it's
guess
still
it is
bludgeoning
still
damage.
bludgeoning. Yeah, that makes sense.
despite
Monks.
your magical fists, you still are just punching paper.
Fun.
This looks so retarded.
Well, I enjoyed it. I'm just practicing my combat moves like I do every morning. There's just happens to be paper.
You're shadow boxing, but there's a paper in
You're
the way.
you're putting a new meaning to the move wind and or paper in the wind. Freaking retarded.
Shen, does 19 hit your armor class?
Sure does.
Take. Let's see here. Take 9 piercing. Excuse me, slashing damage.
All right.
You have some nasty paper cuts. Evelyn, 13 shouldn't hit your armor class. No.
Nope. Nope.
And 6 won't hit Talia's. So that's that. Talia, you're up.
Okie dokie. 1 second. I would like to produce flame
Sounds
into
like
my
a good
hand
idea.
and hit it at the one that's closest to me.
Very good.
And 1 second, I have to fix the attack.
This is about as advantaged as you can be.
You are pretty advantaged here.
Yeah.
If it lives another round, it'll be more advantaged.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it will though. Well, maybe.
You missed.
Great.
May I request that
jinxed
Misha
you.
move?
You rolled
Right
two
one.
threes. What'd you say?
May I request that Misha move here?
Misha moves there.
Yay.
Or perhaps lower. Oh, no, I
No,
guess.
no, this is fine.
And they bite at the paper above them.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And tail whip the
Come
paper
on.
above them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that one hits.
Smack the paper away.
For
Yay.
3 damage. Very good.
Good boy.
He's a good noodle.
Yeah, so you use your fire hands, you get really excited, and like it just I think the paper just kind of blows out the flame a couple times on you. You don't get good light on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like trying to light a
I
lighter.
haven't used it in a while.
You just get like you need to replace the flint and steel on that on the end of your lighter there.
Oh, is that the name of your fists?
This is flint and this is steel.
All right. Evelyn.
Okay, and then here's my weapon. Putty and Slashy.
Uh-huh. You hit.
On the one down here, by the way. I forgot to
Very
mention
good.
that. Wow, that is the exact same roll for the slash damage as my first one. How's a 30 treating him? How's he looking?
Well, it would be worse for it if it wasn't actually 15.
But still.
It's pretty good. It's there's a lot less paper there. You got a good slash in there and shredded like 2/3 of the paper.
Yeah, I'm just imagining this is all tax documents, and I'm just helping the guy out.
Just bills.
Galen.
I will toll the dead on Lucina's and Misha's.
Okay.
Wisdom save. God, these rolls.
The one that Evelyn just hit, you mean?
Yeah, Evelyn. Sorry, I keep saying Lucina.
Yes, no big.
The,
It's because I
the
unlocked
paper
Lucina and
just
Smash the
crit.
other day.
Ah,
Paper just crit on the wisdom save.
Oh, okay. A whole 6 necrotic then.
Some wise paper. You see some philosophy documents in there.
Okay.
does it take 6? I thought it was on a fail took now.
It takes half damage still.
Oh wait.
I mean, the no damage is kind of saying.
Oh no, it
increase.
is no damage. You're right. You're right. My. Skeletons roll an 18. 48.
Yeah, they just. It's sloppy and it looks bad, but they just start swinging short swords into the paper. Whack, 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 whack. And like after like many swings, the rest of the paper's shredded up.
That's always kind of how I've envisioned it. Is like being controlled by a mage. You wouldn't expect their martial prowess to be exactly stellar, and then I guess we'll short bow the freaking one by Evelyn. I don't know. Woo!
The one on the bottom or the one on the top?
Bottom.
Okay.
For 12 piercing. Sounds
Six
like
piercing.
6.
You pin some more papers to the wall. There's just like a handful of pages still swirling around down there.
Of course I crit when I'm only attacking with 1. That seems about right.
All right. This one's gonna attack Shen. This one's gonna
All right.
attack Evelyn. Shen, take 7 slashing damage. Evelyn,
Okay.
take nothing because it missed. The
You see,
papers rub against you ineffectually.
the problem is that Shen has no shirt, which gives them more surface area to
It's
hurt.
true.
I
It's
think you're
highly
right.
vulnerable to paper cuts.
But I'm gonna look so badass when this fight is over.
Covered in little tiny paper cuts.
Oh yeah, I guess that would be tiny. That just makes him really angry. I'm just really like, all right, I'm gonna get a couple extra hits. You know the deal. Stick of whacking.
Mm-hmm. Very good. 4 bludgeoning damage. Very good. Hands. Good job. 4 punched paper damage. Very good.
And I think I'll do it a couple more times with flurry.
You ever get real mad and just has a whoa?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is grossly unnecessary. Okay.
Dang. All right, it's
5.
canonical.
That's 5 and 4. That's enough. So you just this is the visual, man. You're just sitting there, just paper swirling around you. You grab your staff and you just smack the paper, and like you're like, oh, this is no good. You drop the staff, just punch the paper, and you're like, no, this isn't enough. You just fist of fury, punch, 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 smash the paper into the ground, and alas, with your last punch, you kind of just grind the paper into the floor, and now you've destroyed paper. Good job.
And I'm very happy.
Talia, there's one thing of paper left and a bunch of skelebobs surrounding you.
I want to hit it.
You vault over the desk. It probably looks pretty sweet. Do it.
Good thing you have
You
advantage.
light the desk on fire. Okay. That's true.
The desk light you on fire.
So yeah, there's like this 5 pieces of paper swirling around, and like you grab, ignite the flame in your hand, and just grab like 3 of them. Yeah, go ahead and do damage there. I can't believe it.
7.
It's still alive, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh wait, higher level cast. Oh, I was looking at the bottom one there. All right, yeah.
No,
So
it's
that's
7.
All right. Yeah. You grab a couple, like 2 or 3 of the sheets of the 5 paper that are still swirling around. You grab them, incinerate them instantly, and then like the ash flies up and connects with the other ones, incinerates the other remaining pieces of paper. You've
And then you
destroyed the
move.
paper.
Ah,
It's a good
Yes.
thing you didn't burn down the library.
yeah.
I
Now,
mean-
what is the rest of this room?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
call it bedrolls.
A large, simple desk with several ink pots, quill pens, and a single chair occupy the center of this otherwise empty room.
I will examine the desk and wait for a fire elemental to spawn.
And I will look at these vial thingies.
You guys, as you view the desk, you recognize that the ink pots definitely, like, the ink inside is dried up, but it was definitely a special arcane ink that they used to write spell books. It's, generally for magical writing. So
Hmm.
you can imagine that Zonthal perhaps worked on his spell books here.
I'd like to look through the desk.
Um, there's no drawers. It's just a desktop.
There's nothing on it.
It's just the empty inbox, some quills. There's quills, but that's it, man. There's a chair, a desk with no drawers, and dried up ink pot sitting on top.
This is kind of dumb.
Uh-huh.
I want to look for more hidden rooms in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
that's.
seems like it's hardly it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
Now this is it, guys. We're done.
Yes.
There's some walls here. They seem sturdy. There's some nice walls here that are definitely sturdy.
Okay.
Let's
Thanks,
go to the
Wizards
other
of the
secret.
Coast.
Let's go to the other secret area that Misha pointed out.
That's true.
There's another one.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
down here.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Because he crit succeeded.
Yeah, totally.
Misha
But
and I
how
go
do
under
you
the
open it,
desk as they
though?
open it.
I pull a
Probably another
book.
book.
You start pulling on all the books and nothing happens.
I'll start looking through the desk for some sort of mechanism.
Can I put my hand on the door or on the wall to see if it's like a solid wall?
Sure.
Okay, I do that.
I mean, it's not solid. Well, where do you put your hand? Just on
I don't
it's
know.
solid.
Shoulder
It
level.
feels solid. Misho's looking up.
Oh,
Is it on
I'll
the
walk
ceiling?
up the wall.
You walk up the wall. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, and just go and see what he was looking up at.
You climb up the wall about 15 feet or so. I don't know. You kick the wall a little bit. It feels a little bit hollow, about 10 to 15 feet up, but you don't see any way to open it from there unless you would like to make an investigation check to try to figure it out.
Well, now that I have the high ground, I have advantage on investigation. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I have an 8.
You don't see any books that you can just pull to do this. It doesn't appear to be that.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Galen, I guess make an investigation check from where you're standing.
This is interesting. Hold on. I'll do that, but give me from where I'm standing, sorry. Sorry. Hold on.
Well,
I just have to
is
look
there
at this
something
book.
else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Give me one.
You don't see anything on the desk that would activate this door.
30 feet. Okay, interesting. Lucina, or
Just go for it.
Evelyn, could you discern where we expect this opening to lead to? Could you pinpoint a direction?
I don't
I
think
mean, you guys know how doors work, and if the door is here, you can anticipate it's going to go that way.
Okay, I will
I'm like,
cast
we're just gonna go
Misty
that way,
Step.
boss.
Can I inspect the desk over here to see if there's anything that would be like
Here's
to the other?
That you can see.
You
you
can't
can
see
see
it.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
It does.
dang.
It does specify
I don't do
windows.
that.
I want to take Misha and look at the wall and see if there's any like stones or anything that we could press to open the secret door.
Make an investigation check. Someone figure this out, please.
Can you just push against the door to see if it just or the wall to see if it just opens?
All right, Talia, you look very closely around the room. You can notice that under it, you can sort of see some switches in the floor along the rail where the ladder is. Like that, there's the like the ladder, the sliding ladder. You can just spin around the outside of the room. You suspect if you push the ladder into place there, it'll click in and open the door.
I push the ladder into place
Very good.
and I hide under the
You
desk.
do it like Belle from
Beauty and the
Beauty and
Beast.
the Beast. You just grab onto the ladder, swing around the room, riding along the rails, and it clicks into place as it comes around the corner.
Misha's nipping at your heels, Jason.
And you have to climb the ladder up. This opening, it opens an opening that's about 10 feet above the floor here, and if like the ladder clicks into place right where you could climb up and get into the other room there.
Well, I am in there first as I am on the wall
You
ceiling.
sure are.
I'm gonna show off, so I'm gonna run on the side of the wall and go up.
Again?
No ladder
Remember?
required.
Remember how this worked for us last
Make an
time?
acrobatics check.
Okay.
We soloed half a tower the last time we did this.
Some of the books start to come loose as you do this. You stumble a bit, but you do make it up.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was a book.
You're running up a bookshelf.
Well, you know what? I'm okay with that.
Okay. Right. A circular pane of crystal 10 feet in diameter hangs vertically in this chamber, anchored to the ceiling, walls, and floor by chains. A scene of rolling fire roiling fire? Yes, roiling fire can be glimpsed within the crystal. In front of the crystal, an ornate rod is set into the floor.
Sorry, can I get that one more time? That
Okay, yes. A
sounded weird.
circular pane of crystal hangs 10 feet in. Um, ugh, I can't speak today. A circular pane of crystal 10 feet in diameter, so it's a big circle, hangs vertically in this chamber. So, like, imagine like a gong hanging from the ceiling, um, anchored to the ceiling, walls, and floor by chains. A scene of roiling fire can be glimpsed within the crystal. In front of the crystal, an ornate rod is set to the floor. So it's just like
Does
it's a big disc with like a lever in the middle of the room.
the rod is like a lever? Looks like something that would.
Pull the
It's like more
lever,
like a
Crow.
joystick. Like you can push it in any direction.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, do we want to go and see if we can find the genie? And by the way, where did everyone else go?
It didn't actually show us the room. You have to move into it.
What?
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, you have to like move yourself through the wall for some reason.
But I moved the thing. That's weird.
I pull the lever.
You just yank on it hard.
Sure.
You see the
Oh,
scene
no.
jerk in front of you, but it's just flames. Like it looked like a camera panned, but like it panned from flames to more flames.
Is it like a portal?
I believe you would be correct.
Oh,
I
you think?
mean,
Okay.
would you like to walk into it and find out?
I
A
would
portal to
not
the
really
fire
like to go to
plane,
the
huh?
fire plane.
What's
Well,
that?
if you do, after we sleep, he can banish you back.
That's true.
If he'd have to go too. But, I mean,
That is true. Is this supposed to be the next chapter?
Is it?
Like,
too meta.
I couldn't imagine. All right. Seems dangerous.
Maybe we should just.
Throw a skelly bob in there.
I don't know what it would accomplish.
It'd be a fire skeleton, Bob.
Yeah. That's fun.
What are we doing,
Barbecue.
guys?
Did we have anything else we were supposed to accomplish? We just came here for the mask,
That's true.
correct? Like that was.
Well, and the guy who's supposedly defecting, but he's super dead.
Oh God, yeah. I mean,
Is
this
I
there-
took a short
wonder
rest. I knew that.
what killed him. Was his body not charred?
It was charred.
Yeah. He was extra crispy.
Let us quit this place.
I
We
wonder
have
if that
no
was.
need to meddle in the affairs of other planes.
We could destroy this portal. I don't know if that would serve our interest or not. Do we like the wizard that lived here? Do we know of his
You've never
reputation?
met him. I mean, you've heard of his reputation. He was a recluse who, and he wasn't like evil to your
To
best of your
destroy
knowledge.
this would be to destroy a piece of art created by one another. There's no reason to destroy something, merely conceal it and perhaps return to it another day.
Well, I mean, if this portal is both ways, I could see a reason to destroy it. I didn't trust that genie, is what I mean.
By all means.
Well, you say that, but I don't think my staff will have much effect.
I mean, I could send them a gift. They're from the fire department. They gotta like fire, right?
I feel like it's not a commodity. It's not very. It's just like, oh,
Or I could do the opposite and send them cold. Now that's rare. Gotta be.
create water.
No.
Okay.
Do you do
All
that?
right.
Does
Fuck it,
Evelyn do
why-
that?
Fuck it,
boy.
why not? Let's see what happens.
All right, you shoot a ray of frost at the crystal, and like you just see ice crystals form on it frosts over. Like imagine you just blasted like a mirror with with like dry ice or something. I don't know. Like
Mm.
it condenses on there and it's like cloudy now, but like it it didn't go through. It's just on the surface.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I moved the lever the other way, trying to pan out, I
All right,
suppose.
well, make a sleight of hand check for me. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
surprisingly dexterous.
I'm
yeah,
also
so
proficient in sleight of hand and stealth.
I know. It's just one of those things. It's like, man, mine is
Yeah.
5 better than yours.
so like you start moving carefully this time. And as you do, you actually get to focus for a second on like you start moving around. It's just like moving from fire to fire, but for a brief second there, you manage to catch it just right. You see like, a stunning fiery vista showing you um an overlook of the city of Brass. Um, and like you can sort of get the camera to sort of hang there for a minute before it becomes unfocused again. It's beautiful. I don't have a better description right now because I didn't look up what that's supposed to look like ahead of time, but
Are we satisfied?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think we can head out here with the map. Take good care of it, though.
let me see if I can find.
There's a couple pictures of it online, but they're very different.
Yeah, here you get. Wow, this is not what I actually imagined at all. But I'll just open image, new tab. Like you get to focus for a second, and in the crystal you see this. I'm posting in Discord, which I'll show to the stream.
Oh my god, it is Agrabah.
With more fire.
Yeah. So it's after Jafar attacked.
But yeah, that's what you see.
I elect that we leave this place.
Let's set up.
Okay, fine.
Interesting. Tower, I wish to leave.
Um, okay, you say that, and nothing happens.
Well, I look at you weird.
Shame.
All right, let's get out of here. If possible. It's not going to be possible,
You
is it?
step back out that door into the cosmic hallway.
That's such a cool name. Also, Galen, please don't use your wish on something so.
This is a good thing I have to summon the genie, isn't it?
I'd say so. Because you could have just got kicked into the fire plane or something. That could have been like, all right. Okay, I kind of want to drop my torch now as we leave down the thing because I just want to see it like fall. It just seems like
All right, yeah, you drop it, you watch it. It falls for like. It seems like it's just falling infinitely, but like eventually it gets small enough that it's out of view and it's just gone.
very cool.
Do we hear a thud from the Misha room?
Well, actually here. Weirdly enough, you hear a thud from the room you just exited, and you see the torch lying on the floor. Like,
Intriguing.
It's almost as if it's sending it through different planes.
Hmm.
All right, someone lead. I don't remember how to get out of here.
All right. Now we're at the dead end here, where we have maybe a circle.
there's a circle.
Let's try pressing one of those other buttons.
I like other buttons. Are you coming second, Galen, with your skills?
I'll come through last. Such a pain to move because you can't move tokens through walls, so it's like troublesome.
Indeed.
You guys go ahead. I'll follow shortly behind.
I'm
press.
gonna give you the speed version here. It only engages if you touch the hourglass to the symbol while you're doing it. Because
Yeah, we discovered that before, so
yeah.
I need to make like 20 trips because of the Skelebobs.
That's okay.
Well, I
we
think I can
do
just
it.
push the same button.
You have to hold the hourglass.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you get to make extra trips.
Yep.
All right, fine. You guys make extra trips. You do the whole thing. You get out. All right, I'm just gonna. You guys are in the main common room of the tower. All right, you were in. Where? I'll put you over there.
We walk out? Question mark?
Or you can
Um,
teleport to the
there's the teleporter
outside.
that actually brings you outside if you remember that. Here.
I believe it was the right triangle.
Yes. Good memory.
Thanks. Let's see.
I'm trying to remember how this works. All right, yeah, you guys get outside the tower. Um, and as you express interest in leaving, the maze actually opens back up and it dumps you back to the sundial. Um, and you can see a clear path from the sundial leading out of the maze.
Wonderful.
All right, as you guys exit, oh my god, hang on, I need to set something up real quick. gonna move you guys for a second. Something's gonna happen in a moment.
Whoa, Giovanni and Virtus are here.
Oh yeah, cool. They're not here.
Where are we?
On a
Yeah.
random battle map from a long time ago. That I'm just gonna clean everything off of. You see nothing now.
No.
Wallow in darkness for a moment.
Actually, we can still see the entire map.
Shut up.
Hey, there's Talia.
No, there's not. That's not supposed to be there.
There is. It's right there.
This is why we can't have nice things. Boop.
While we're walking away or waiting, I think I'd like to challenge Evelyn to see who can get the top of the tower first. Because I know we can both run up. Do you accept, Evelyn?
We just left the maze.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think we need visuals here. Oh, never mind, never mind. Just giant skelebobs.
No. Person-sized skelebobs.
There's a
you
blue
guys are-
dragon.
Yeah, I was wondering if anyone's gonna notice that.
It looks pretty cool.
And a goat.
Why is there always a goat? What? There's not a goat. You guys are trolling me.
Yes,
It's in the
there
bottom
is.
left
Where's the-
corner.
Why is there a goat again? Where do these goats keep coming from?
I like it.
Oh my god.
Where we have a certain level of animal magnetism.
All right. Yeah, you guys like kind of walk out of the maze, and like you hear people screaming in the town, and there's a whole ruckus going on. It's a thing. Um, and as you do, you see a blue dragon circling overhead. Is this actually big enough? I don't know if the dragon's big enough, guys.
Yeah, I think he should
No,
be
make it bigger.
Huge dragon. Yes, it's not large. It's huge. Huge.
4x4 for huge.
Is it 4x4?
I think so.
Yeah, let me double check how big it was on this other map.
Just make it epic.
I mean, that's what spiders are in Minecraft, so it makes sense to me.
Uh huh.
It's actually only 3x3. Whatever. Um. Yeah, there's a big dragon here. Um. Hey, hey Talia and hey Evelyn, you recognize this dragon? You've seen it before. This specific one. Way, way, way back in Green Nest, you've seen this dragon before.
Oh, hey, buddy.
As it flies overhead, you hear it shout something down to you. The mask, fools! The mask is what I've come for. Give it to me, and I'll leave these crawling ants with their miserable lives. The queen is returning. Who are you to stop? Who are you to hope to stop her? Give me the mask. And he lands on a house and is just staring at you guys. Also, you guys are currently standing in a house, which is not really where I want you to be.
I don the mask.
Okay. He looks down at you. He seems mad.
Is this what you look for, child?
I don't think it appreciates the beak.
Yeah, I don't think he liked that you called him child. I think he's just gonna launch lightning breath at you. Make a dexterity
That's fine.
saving throw. And I guess Shen too, because you're standing next to him.
I have evasion. Can I just nod?
No, I don't think you can. Just not.
I mean,
How does evasion work?
let me read it.
Yes.
Do.
So if you succeed, you're gonna take no damage here. Doesn't mean you don't have to make the dex save.
12.
It's not gonna do it, friends.
So evasion says, or it says it can auto dodge fireball spells, things like that. I think it's just AOE kind of damage. And if I'm required to take a deck save, I can make the
I need to
options
see
no damage.
this.
Thank you, Evelyn.
But what Evelyn just put in there doesn't.
Yeah, it's just I'll just make the save and it won't. Yeah,
Where's evasion
just-
on your character sheet?
it is in. It is on abilities. I made this a while ago.
What? Play the open hand. Oh, abilities. I need to actually read this.
Yeah, I didn't straight copy it. I should have. I got late. I mean, either way though, I was a 23 passive.
Yes, a 23 does, so you just take no damage anyways. However, um, let's see here. Galen, on the other hand, didn't do well here. Hey, Galen,
Mm-hmm.
take 66 lightning damage.
Do I have resistance to that?
Do you have resistance to that?
You said the mask does stuff, so I'm asking.
No, you don't have resistance to it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm unconscious.
You
I was
sure
at
are.
65 out of 67.
Oh,
Do all your skeletons disintegrate too?
Mm, I guess.
I, are those concentration based? That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, they are. So, never mind.
All right. Well, the skeletons
would,
are currently just.
would they just fall down? Do you think, or would they like actually?
Yeah, they just sort of crumple there. I'm just gonna leave them there. Okay, so I guess we're gonna roll for initiative. Or actually, no. He's just gonna look down and says, "Would anyone else like to stop me from taking that mask back?"
I'm gonna look over Talia. Oh, seems like that's.
Evelyn fires an arrow that hits the dragon in the scale, but doesn't penetrate. Yeah. Now we're gonna roll for initiative because that's a thing. Uh, we do still need one for um our bird friend.
Before we start combat, a quick question: is drinking a potion a full action, bonus action? What do
We'll
you?
do it as a bonus action. I'll
Okay,
abide by the same rules that Andy uses, because for consistency.
all right. Thank you.
Is Andy there?
Yeah.
Shh. He's sleeping.
Here.
All right.
Also, the initiative tracker never opened for me. Oh, just kidding. I lied.
All right. Cool. Evelyn, do a thing.
Holy cow! You have some movement speed.
Yeah, she does.
She's Sonic.
Like I probably like whistle as I watch her like sprint past me. Like, damn.
What's his armor class? You get him good. It does not find purchase between the scales quite yet. Oh, now you're next to a dragon. All right. Let's see here. Where did Evelyn just? Oh, you disengaged as a. But everyone's being very quiet now. All of a sudden.
We're scared,
Big-
Richard.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm sitting in
Big
front of my
gravity.
space heater.
I don't know if Jake
I
knows
was-
he's muted.
Sorry,
What's up?
I was muted. Yeah, no, I just run up, hit, doesn't work, run away because mobile, and I technically still had some movement speed, but I'm like, nah, I'm good, man.
Man, a long rest would have been really cool
Yeah,
back at that
yeah.
tower.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Talia?
He's just gonna go hide behind that building, and I'm gonna run up and cast Cure Wounds on.
Bird friend.
At second level. Just kidding, first level. I want to add to that though. 9 healing.
Woo!
Okay. Yeah. Galen, you regain consciousness.
Neat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I give it a little pat. Sorry about your skeletons.
Are they still standing?
They're like there. You can reanimate them. All right. I guess it's Shen's turn, right? Unless Talia's doing something else with her turn.
Wait, he gets some more healing from that, but I gotta add my modifier. It didn't add it. You get 6 more healing. Or 3, I think.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, I'd like to drink the potion of fire breathing I had a while back.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't remember when that happened, but notes are good. And I'd like to sprint up at the dragon and try to vault onto its back. What do you think? Too high?
Acrobatics is definitely be part of that. What's your goal here?
I want to like be able to hang on in case it flies because I remember the last time I fought a dragon, I was pretty much useless because I couldn't. I don't have a lot of range. I have a bow now, but I'd like to kind of just ride on its back and slowly burn it to death. That's my goal. Kind of like how dragons do, but 2 dragons.
All right, make an acrobatics check.
Alrighty. Oh man, could have been really cool.
I mean, I think you're hanging on. I don't think you make it up to his back. I think you're hanging on to the dragon. Like you kind of got him by a wing. All right, Galen, what are you doing?
Wait, can I
Oh,
attack him?
yeah,
as
sure.
a,
What are you doing?
I'd like to breathe fire. I actually don't know how that works, so I'm gonna look it up.
Potion of fire breathing.
Uh,
When did
DC 13 Dex throw, taking 4d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Okay.
Uh, only, I only get to do 3 times. That's a little.
All right. So it takes how much damage?
On a failed save, it takes 4d6.
All right. Roll 4d6.
So we're not doing the Dex save.
Oh, he did it. He failed it.
Got it. Yikes. Oh, I guess that's all right. Cool.
You
I'm
singe
just
some
gonna
of
hang
his.
on for dear life.
You singe some of his scales there. There's some go from their brilliant blue hue to a more charred, blackened hue.
All right, I'm only a little bit terrified.
Galen, what are you doing with your turn?
60 feet. All right.
My guess is running away.
I will do this. Let's see. Choose up to 5 smaller medium corpses. And part of my necromancy thing is I can do an additional 1 starting at level 6. So I get 6.
All right, 6 more backup.
What else do I do? Interesting. I look at the dragon and shout, I guess, as loud as I can. Do you not know who I am?
He seems to consider you for a moment. Um, is there anything? He's going to act next. So is there anything else you're doing during your turn here?
Let's see, how much did I move? 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. I'll move right back. Actually, I guess I'll just move right here.
You didn't move on my screen.
I moved one to the left. That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
Oh, now you did.
Okay. The dragon seems to consider your small bird friend carefully for a moment. Hey, Shen, make an athletics check as this dragon tries to very quickly kick you off.
You got it, Bucko.
Bucko.
Nat 20! Waiting for it.
Wait, sorry. Did you say athletics or acrobatic?
Athletics. Good. Oh yeah, he kicks you off. You
Yeah.
fall from the rooftop. Take. Let's see here. I think it's
Probably only 10
be
feet.
yeah, 1d10 bludgeoning damage. Take 3 bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor.
All right, I'm gonna. I have like, I don't know, feather falling or something, so I'm gonna make that 0.
Sure.
Yeah.
Monks have a lot of shit. I don't know how that works.
Monks are batshit crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I can be on this dragon and fly up and fall down and not care.
Okay. The dragon moves over, flies up off the roof, and swoops down towards Galen. Let's see here. Let's see. Also roll a d6 real quick. Nope, that won't do. He moves down and extends his claws to pick up Galen. Galen, do you contest this?
No.
The dragon picks up Galen and starts taking off towards the north. Moving. How fast can he fly? 80 feet, huh? How far has he moved so far? Like only from there to there, 15. So he's still got, I
And down.
guess, 65. Yeah, he picks up Galen and just starts flying north. Hey, Evelyn.
Yeah, about that. So, 40, 45. And let's take a shoot at this big guy.
Okay.
26 hit,
Oh yeah.
10 damage, and I have an ally in range. 20 damage.
I don't think I'm very threatening.
True. We'll resolve that in a moment.
Yeah, I'll leave that be and just 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 45.
Okay. Let's see here. Talia, you're up.
1 second. I'm going to cast haste onto Shen.
What does that do?
Oh god.
1 second, I will ping it.
When it wears off, you're going to be exhausted.
Okay.
And
Shen is
Wow.
hasted.
yeah.
That just makes me more monkey. Thank you.
Yeah. And I think that's like all I can do.
Okay.
And then I'll just like run my full movement. That's it.
All right. Cool. Shen?
I'm very excited.
How high up is the
Cocaine
dragon,
will
by
do
the way?
that to you, friend.
Yeah, how much? How high is it?
He's probably about 30 feet off the ground right now.
Oh man. How high is that building next to him?
Probably about the top of the roof is probably about like 15, 20 feet.
Okay. This actually haste actually might be a kind of a bad thing then. Oh no, not really. But
I mean, you also have a vertical leap.
I do. But the verbiage of haste says specifically. Oh, sorry. That only is the second action. Okay. Well, first, doubling my speed means I have 90 feet, so I'm gonna go straight.
What is your movement speed? Is it the same
It's
as mine?
45. It's 45. And I'll part of that will be running up, so I'm gonna run up the wall.
Okay.
And I have 3 actions this turn now because of haste. So I'm gonna use a bonus action, or I'm gonna use a key point to double my jump height this turn.
Sure.
So I don't actually know what standard jump height is. I wonder if I wrote it down.
Let's just say you can reach the dragon if you want to reach the dragon.
Okay, I'd like to reach the dragon. And do I do some sort of acrobatics check to like jump on it, or like what do you?
Yeah, do that. All right, you kind of get a hold. You're not quite like on
On
like
something.
saddle position. Like you're kind of near like the joint of the wing and the back.
Okay, that's fine. I'd like to breathe fire at its face, or that's
Sure. I don't know how he
because of
does.
DC 13.
I think I don't. I'm gonna give a disadvantage on this because I don't know how he dodges this while you're hanging on to him. So he fails it. Go ahead and just roll your damage.
Okay, I think it was 40.
Okay.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my second attack, like my normal second attack, to. Oh, I'm hanging on it. How would I? Can I punch it? Like that'd still be.
Sure, you can punch it, man.
I mean, you have 2 hands.
You're right.
By
you're
the
right.
way, just so you don't screw up how I did, the extra attack from haste only gives you one attack, not multi-attack.
You could have used
that, no,
multi
okay.
attack and then
yeah.
do the second, like his whatever breathing with
Yeah.
the haste action.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
I'm
You
I'm
get
using
one
the
extra
2
punch, you
attacks a
don't get-
turn,
Yeah,
and
you
then
don't
one
get the
extra
whole.
punch. Yeah.
You don't get a whole extra multi attack. Is what he's saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sure. Okay. So, yeah, punch.
Punch, 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 punch. Okay, punch it. Wow.
Wow.
All right. That's
And then
that's a bad
for
damage
my
roll, but that's fine.
yeah, a little bit. That's okay. And then I'll go ahead and use the haste. Or actually, I'll use some key points to run flurry of blows first. I guess either way, it's gonna be.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Think
Sure.
yes
Those
for
both
both?
hit. I'll give you advantage on it because you're just hanging off of it.
And then let's do a haste hit.
All right. Punch it one more time.
Or
Yeah. Sure.
I realize how futile this is because I'm just like punching a dragon in the shoulder blade, but I feel like I tried.
All right. Hey, Galen, what are you doing, man?
Hold on. Oh, sorry. It was Jake.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to. Hang it, Jake. I'm going to cast Misty Step up to its back.
All right. Cool. There's a burb on a dragon.
And
You
Shen
see-
is up here.
Yeah. You see Shen hanging off the right wing.
Getting really tired.
Hold on. Let's see. Trying to figure out. All right. I will cast this. At Shen.
Yeah. Shen, make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Okay. You are not afraid.
To take a stand.
That being said, the
Hold-
dragon's gonna try to buck you again.
Hold on.
Oh, you're not done?
He has
No.
skeleton mobs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's gonna miss the dragon.
True. Yes.
Okay, never mind. Stop holding.
Okay. Hey, Shen, make an athletics check again.
Just FYI, or just I think I should probably be at disadvantage since apparently I have a wave of lethargy. I don't know.
Oh,
No, isn't that-
No,
Is
it's
it
a
done
manual.
already?
no, that's when the spell
Yeah, no.
ends.
Oh, cool. Oh, so I
You
feel
got
hasty.
10 rounds.
Nice.
Unless Abby breaks concentration.
Sorry, was that? Did you say athletics or acrobatics? I heard
athletics.
It's not a dexterity saving throw.
You get bucked off
Are you
and fall on the
kidding?
roof of this.
Awesome.
The dragon flies away. It's off the screen.
I can follow it. You said 80. I got 90.
It dashes in flight.
I
So
can
it's-
still shoot it.
Okay, sure. It's 160 feet away from right now, so it's 150 from you
Then-
right now. I'll just stick him up
Yeah.
here for the moment.
And then I move 90, so that takes it down from 150 to just 60. 25 hit.
Sure.
And just for safety's sake, not sure if this even matters, but I'll let you do with that as you will. And just because I'm also up there.
Okay. Yeah, that sneak attack doesn't connect.
Yeah, I probably should shoot the bird.
You might want to shoot the bird. He seems
Yeah.
pretty
I'll
comfortable up
catch
there.
a.
You'll be fine. You got like a lot of movement speed too.
The dragon's also gaining altitude right now, just so you know. Hey
Let's
Talia,
see.
the dragon's
Yeah.
flying away with your bird friend atop it. The skeletons who are standing next to you turn their attention towards you. What do you do?
Um. Shoot. One sec. And they're like being aggressive towards me.
They haven't moved yet, but they don't look friendly. I don't know how often skeletons do look friendly, but these ones don't.
Like, would they attack me if I ran?
They might. You're only in range of 2 of them right now.
Okay, I'm going to disengage
Okay,
and turn into an owl.
sure. I think I have a token for that, right?
That has a flight of 50 feet, so I don't know if I could get close to the dragon. Probably not.
No, you are not
There you
going
go.
to gain on the dragon.
Nice
Uh,
token.
I have a token, actually. I did this. Boop. Fly wherever you want.
I'm just gonna fly up and away from them
Good call.
and land on the roof over.
Alright, cool. Shen, what do, friend?
Um, not much. I feel speedy, so maybe I'll just run over to where Evelyn is and regroup. I don't see a huge uh,
Do you have any ranged attack?
opportunity. Oh, I guess I have a short bow, but it's 160 feet away. Is that short bow
I don't remember.
I don't.
We
I
could
haven't had a
run
short bow
or
90.
forever.
longbow? Longbow, sorry.
Longbow is
Longbow's
150,
definitely in
600.
range.
Yeah.
What's the break point for firing a disadvantage? It doesn't matter. You missed it anyways.
150, 600.
You pull out
Get
your
that
bow, which you
bird.
don't use very often because you're a monk. You
Correct.
launch an arrow up into the sky, and it just sort of dips down short of the dragon.
Bummer. I have a second attack. I guess I'll do it again.
'Kay.
With a little bit more a little calmer, a little more like, all right. So,
That dips. That one's closer, but it dips below the dragon too.
all right.
All right, cool. The dragon is just gonna climb. It's almost 200 feet in the air right now,
Oh, that's fine.
and it's continuing to move away.
Okay.
Um,
Question.
What's up?
Moving forward, can I see Galen on the back?
You can't. I think as the dragon began to come, you heard him shout excitedly.
Yeah. What's your AC there, Andy?
Go ahead and take a shot.
I did.
I don't think you have a line of sight on him. Is what I'm saying. Like
I asked if I could see him, and you said I could.
I said you said can you
Doesn't
see him on the
matter.
back? Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, for the sake of this, the arrow comes soaring overhead. It arcs just up above the dragon's back. It looks right where it hit right in the right spot, but you see a quick flash of energy as a shield comes up to block the incoming arrow.
well, shit, I was trying to kill a bird.
Dang. Man, he likes
Oh,
that
we
mask too
should've.
much. Couldn't
Mm.
couldn't toss it to Evelyn.
I mean, I can do this for as long as until you're completely out of range.
I think that's
I
probably
got
good.
600 feet on this bow and 90 feet of movement.
Okay. Okay. Oh, these skeletons also start to mobilize.
Plus, they have short bows.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
One of them's gonna fire at Evelyn.
That's a disadvantage, but yeah.
Yeah. So this.
Because I'm way off screen. I'm with it. I'm like
Yeah.
following the dragon. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm way off
The
screen.
arrows fall short on you. But two more are going to fire shots at Shen. So let's do that real quick. 20 should hit you.
1. Yep.
5 piercing damage.
Alrighty. Oh, actually, I don't get to use this very often. I have I have an ability called Deflect Missiles.
Okay.
It reduces damage by 21, and if it's greater than the damage, I can redirect it and throw it back at the
Oh, so how does that work?
I
for
know
a key
monks
point.
are amazing.
It I throw it with proficiency as a monk weapon. So like monk weapons are normal weapons. So I guess I'd do like a fist attack maybe for that. I don't know. Or maybe just a
Yeah.
regular 1d4 plus 2 or something.
I mean, if it's an arrow, I'd almost say treat it like a dart.
Oh, that's fair. What do y'all
Do you have dart built in already?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, let's click that. Oh yeah, that hits. Deal some damage. 7 piercing.
That's pretty fun.
All right, I need to. Here, it's 23. All right, so this one in the back is the one that you connect with. So you hit this one, just so you know.
All right, thank you.
What's the box for?
Don't know, but I'm excited to find out.
What was
I
the
want to
question?
cast Entangle. I want to unbecome an owl and cast Entangle on all
Okay.
the stay bobs. 20.
You shed. I'm gonna move you all up here. Move you back here. So all of them have to make strength saving throws. Yeah.
I think it's dexterity.
Strength. Dex would be better.
I think all but one of those fail. Yes. No.
It's against 15.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is succeeds. The rest of them. What's a here? They're entangled. Okay. Would you like to do anything else with your turn, Talia?
1 second. How does my wand work? No. I'll kind of hop down from the roof, I guess. No, I'll stay up there.
All right. Chen?
I'm trying to decide if we should just run away from these guys or actually take them out because I don't think they're going to be reused. So,
Either way, we have 5 minutes left.
yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll jump down and attack the one that I threw an arrow at, or I guess I'll attack both
That
of
was
them.
this one. The one in the back.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And then I'll second attack that one.
Okay. What's the armor class on these? 13? No.
Bummer. And I will haste attack.
That hits. It's not dead.
And yeah, and I'll just.
You'll just what?
Actually, yeah, I'll just hang out here.
The Drago is gonna keep going.
All right, I'm gonna make this just. I was just gonna say I'm gonna make one last attack because I'd still technically be in range, but I'm gonna call it after that just because of
Okay.
time
Yeah.
and reasons. So, all right, come on.
All
Let's
right.
see if I don't know what your AC was before, Galen, but even with that, because you technically your turn was after mine, it's already been your next turn. So let's see how this does. 16 hit
We're
ya?
not done yet. I have to attack these skeletons,
Oh,
but
what?
And no, it won't.
Okay. Well,
um,
I'm like a mile away from everyone, so good luck.
these are against Shen. That one hits.
All right.
This non-restrained one's gonna keep pushing to here.
All that box is difficult terrain for him, by the way.
Right. I mean, the first thing he would do is step out of it. So I think he might. I think this one's gonna fire a short bow at Shen.
All right.
And then the other two are gonna fire sharp bows at Talia.
Come at me, bro. That hits.
Do either of those hit? Do both of them hit?
I just see the 17.
There's a
25
above
as
it.
well.
Yes, both hit.
Do you have to concentrate on entangle?
Yes. Oh shoot. One's
So that's a pair of DCs. Is it 17 or is it DC 7?
It is concentration, and that does mean the haste is gone on Shen.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
sorry, I forgot about that.
You're real tired right now, Shen. I forgot about that.
Oh no.
You got away with one
Well-
extra round of haste.
All right. Well, now I'm extra tired.
Okay.
And then it's a con save?
Yeah. Let me double. I think it's. Is it just against the damage done?
Oh, it's
It's
not
gonna
good.
fail regardless.
DC equals 10 or half of the damage you take, whichever is higher.
Okay. Yeah. No. So you failed that. So the entangle's gone. Okay. Cool. Now it's Evelyn's turn. You do take that shot. You can deal your damage.
Which was none, but Carrot's apparently he's got a much higher AC than I thought. So
How did
I
you
think for
manage
the
that, Galen?
Mage armor plus a dex of 4.
mage
Oh.
armor plus dex of 4, yeah.
All right.
So at this point, I think I'm just running back for forever.
Okay. If you can, we'll put you at the top of the screen for the next round. I don't know exactly where you are, but
I was miles away.
How are you looking on time, Kyle? You got to run?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I gotta run across campus. Here.
So we pick it up here next week?
If you want, you can also play another round because I literally can't do anything for another round except for take damage.
all
And
right.
you can just-
We'll wrap this up.
I can-
Yeah, we'll wrap it here, and we'll pick it up right where we need to. Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So with that in mind, all right. Thanks for joining us on the stream. We're gonna hopefully be wrapping Rise of Team out soon. Bye, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.